Arsenal wrote off Harry Kane as a youth player. He moved around London's footballing circles before finding a home at White Hart Lane. The lanky forward has written his tale through blood, sweat and tears, and in the process he's also transformed the fortunes of Tottenham. The punt by Spurs has paid off as they can call upon the most prolific forward of their history. On a similar note, the North London club paid €30 million to acquire Son Heung-min from Bayer Leverkusen. After a return of 4 goals from 28 Premier League outings, he was looking to resurrect his career away from White Hart Lane. There were loan offers, but Mauricio Pochettino swayed him to change his decision. The mutual understanding to continue their relationship has paid off. As it stands after 11 domestic appearances, Son has 10 goals to his name, 13 in all competitions. Moreover, the ever-prolific Kane has 8 goals in the Premier League. Together, they are the most devastating duo in English top-flight football. However, it's their mutual assists that is a joy to behold. Against Arsenal, the Tottenham and England captain assisted Son for the opening goal. It was his 10th in 11 games. In the process, he equalised Mesut Ozil's record to reach double figures in assists in the fewest games possible. Not bad for an academy reject whose career was written off well before it started. Ozil's record is a great feather in Kane's cap. He will cherish it, given the German's ability on the ball. Few can claim to be as productive with the ball in their feet as Ozil, and Kane is also regularly hitting the back of the net. Even though the feat is impressive to behold, it hardly tells the tale of what's going on at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The pass to Son's screamer from the edge of the box was the 8th occasion this season that Kane has provided the assist for a Son goal. After the game, the Tottenham skipper had great words for his attacking partner. "We're at an age now where we are coming into our prime in terms of understanding the game and understanding each other." Kane is a goal away from breaking the assist record between teammates. Stan Collymore had a hand in 9 goals for Robbie Fowler, and Mike Newell managed a similar return when playing alongside Alan Shearer. This was achieved over the course of a full season. The Spurs heartthrob has 27 games to come on equal terms and make the record his own. In this process, he will surely add to his impressive tally too. At the moment, Kane has 18 goal involvements. There is no one close to his tally, and the person closest to him is his strike partner, Son, with his 3 assists, has 13 goal contributions. To put this into perspective, the once mighty Arsenal, from whom a lot was expected in Mikel Arteta's first full season in charge, have 10 goals in total. The Gunners would love to have just one half of this attacking duo as they rue what is going wrong at the Emirates. Although we've barely passed the first quarter of the 2020-21 Premier League campaign, the duo is reaching for the stars. The importance of Kane and Son's feats can be understood by the elite company they've overtaken. The duo have 31 goal combinations to their name. In the process, they have already overtaken Sergio Aguero and David Silva, as well as Thierry Henry and Robert Pires. Darren Anderson and Teddy Sheringham also lie in their wake. Only former Chelsea pupils Didier Drogba and Nicolas Anelka have more with 36. With the bulk of the season yet to be played, that record and others will surely be theirs to command. The goals from Kane and Son has made Mourinho's job easy. He can't stop gushing at his luck and his star players' performances. The special one likes to talk about himself, but when the duo are playing like the way they are, even he has to take a back seat and be content with the applause. It's not the goals that have impressed the former Chelsea and Man United manager. He's more impressed with the work ethic of his prolific frontmen. Both Kane and Son run their socks off at both ends of the pitch, the trait Mourinho wants the most from his charges. They are working like animals, with all respect for animals. I love animals, don't get me wrong. Working amazingly hard when the team did not have the ball, Mourinho commented. Harry Kane clearing balls in his own box, Son in the first 60 minutes as a winger working a lot with Hector Bellerin, and then as a second striker working a lot with the centre-back. This is not just about scoring goals and being world-class players, they are also great guys, great professionals that give everything for the team. Mourinho is understandably showering the praise. Thanks to these goals and assists, they've changed the fortunes of Tottenham. At the time of writing, Spurs are at the top of the Premier League points table, and if they continue in this path, first top-flight honours in 60 years would be achieved. While that eventuality is far from being realised and many trials await them, it has filled the Tottenham faithful with optimism. How could it not? Spurs managed to take 7 points from meetings against Man City, Chelsea and Arsenal. These are the matches that they used to drop points in and have their season derailed in. Not anymore. This side has been put together and shaped into winning titles. It's not an empty statement, it has foundations in truth and more statistics than shared before evidence it. A data analytics lesson isn't needed. This Jose Mourinho team lacked the ingredients he craved before taking the reins last season. The players were exhausted and Pochettino's exercises had run their course. The time for change was there and the axe that fell was understandable. Spurs had not won away in close to a year and their most prized possession was getting disillusioned with life in North London. A move to Man United was on the cards and would have come to fruition in the aftermath of Christian Eriksen's departure. Injuries to Kane and then Son did not help the course of events. For 6 games, Spurs did not have a recognised forward in their ranks and had to rely on Dele Alli in an unfamiliar role. The fact that Mourinho's men finished 7 points adrift Champions League places despite all their issues showed their mettle. The transfer market proved to be their biggest issue. Without money to spend and the club's hierarchy deciding against furloughing its staff, transfer monies had to be arranged. Daniel Levy and his staff had to decide whether to cash in on Harry Kane or take on a €150 million loan. The latter option was taken as the club decided to hedge their faith in their youth academy star. But Kane was not the only star on his way out. Barcelona had been impressed by his performances in North London and wanted to add him to their ranks. The hard-working wide man could have been the perfect foil to Messi's elegance. It was a match made in heaven. Mourinho intervened, just like he had for his captain. He wanted the duo at his disposal and his wishes were fulfilled. The decision has worked out so far. While Liverpool and Man City show signs of trailing off, Tottenham and Chelsea are ready to take their place. The Blues went on a spending spree in the summer, more money than the Spurs have shelled out in 4 windows. The discrepancy is there to be seen, but the results have been similar if not better. Mourinho is in his element with Spurs and has put everyone on full alert. How could they not? This is the side that goes out with intent and has been effective in realising their ambitions. Both Pep Guardiola and his former protege, Mikel Arteta, will attest to this. Mourinho can take the credit for Spurs' feats. He has to and he will. This is the man who told Kane he can achieve the level reserved for Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. The Englishman had been struggling with injuries for 2 seasons then. He'd not won anything in the colours of his boyhood club. Moreover, the most decorated English club wanted to secure his services, let alone interest from Real Madrid. Kane got the message and is reaping the rewards. He's the playmaker forward Liverpool fans claim Roberto Firmino is. The goals are continuously being scored and the assists have not dried up ever since the faucet was opened. With Messi and Ronaldo at the tail end of their careers, Mourinho's assertions about Kane seem to be coming true before everyone's expectations. A similar case can be made for Son. The South Korean struggled for form under Pochettino. Even as Tottenham made it to the UEFA Champions League final, the inverted forward was missing from their crunching counters. Moreover, he was easily tamed by Liverpool in the footballing extravaganza. The special one has apparently rejuvenated his love for Spurs. He doesn't give an inch and the dark side of his game is coming out. The red card against Chelsea was justified, it was the battle at the bridge, and if history told us anything, everything and anything goes in that fixture. But it's not just this. Sonny is there, attentive, stalking the opposition for 90 minutes. He doesn't let go and he fights it out. The wing-backs cannot give him half spaces. Someone has got to be attentive for his movements at any time. Moreover, the low blocks adopted by Tottenham under Mourinho favour his playing style. He's given time to run behind defenders and take the goalkeeper on head-on. These battles have been one way so far. Kane's drop-offs are part of the strategies they've implemented and it's all coming together perfectly. While Mourinho will take the credit and should be credited, one cannot forget the effort put in by Pochettino. Moreover, it should also be realised that the duo have played alongside each other for over 5 years. Kane has only played 58 more games than his South Korean counterpart despite being there for a longer period of time. They've gone through the hardships of being a Tottenham player and have improved over the years. Lost finals and defeats in title races, their bond has been forged in steel and it's paying dividends now. It's interesting to see how this partnership has evolved. In the earlier days of this association, Son was there to get the most out of Kane. The roles have been reversed now. Kane is here to maximise Son's potential, and together they have become a force to be reckoned with. Only time will tell whether this exemplary partnership will bring him the reward that many have been waiting for their whole life. The task won't be easy, far from it. Liverpool are still in the hunt, they're struggling with injuries but not out of contention. Similarly, Chelsea continue to improve with every passing game under Lampard. However, all eyes are on Jose Mourinho and his men, especially Harry Kane and Son Heung-min, the duo who cannot stop scoring.